Hi guys, this is Pete from MyJurorBench.com, and today what we're going to do is learn how to put the hands back on a chronograph wristwatch. We're going to be using some of our regular tools here. We're going to be using hand pushers, we're going to be using tweezers, and we're going to be using screwdrivers. You can get these tools through my affiliate link from Amazon.com, and those links are below in the description. Anytime you buy anything from my affiliate links, I get a very small commission. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps me tremendously. Thanks for doing that, for those of you who are doing it. Let's get ready to put the hands onto the chronograph movement. I've got a movement that I just cleaned here. It is an Omega Seamaster chrono. So what we're going to do first is we're going to put the chrono minute hand on, which is the sub-dial located at the 12 o'clock position. First thing I do is I make sure the watch is wound and running. So I'm going to wind it up and let it go. The next step we have to do is actually reset the chronograph. Resetting the chronograph is pretty simple. There's a start button, a stop button, and a reset button. The start-stop button is usually located above the crown, where I'm pressing here. So I'm pushing it in to start it. I'm going to push it in to stop it. And the reset button is below the crown, and we're going to push that in, and it resets the chronograph. Basically, it puts all the inside workings of the chronograph into a standard mode. Now let's get the little hand here and put it onto the sub dial for the chrono minute indicator. This chronograph has a 30-minute indicator. You'll be very gentle with this. Use your tweezers or another tool that you're comfortable with where you're not going to scratch the dial. What you want to do is get the hand onto the gear pinion. Now I'm going to use here some tweezers just to hold the hand directly at the 0 position, which in this case is the 30 position, same as 0. Once I get it held with my tweezers, I'm going to use the hand pusher tool and push it in place. So you can see I'm gently pushing down now onto the center of the hand, getting it pushed onto the pinion. I'm just going to give it one more little push, very, very gently. You can break these pieces very easy, so you don't want to do that. The next hand we're going to put on is the hour indicator. So this has 12 hours for the chronograph. This has to be put in an upright position, so the hand has to be aimed at the 12 position on that sub dial. Again, we're going to get that hand onto its pinion. Be very careful not to bend the hand, not to bend the pinion. Once you get that little hand on the pinion, just like that, we're going to grab the tweezers. We're going to hold the very tip of the hand at the 12 position on the sub dial, and then I'm going to use the same hand pusher to gently push down on the hand pinion. If you like these videos, guys, like and subscribe. I could use the likes. You can see I'm just gently pushing it into place, just enough pressure to hold it in position. There are 2 more hands to put on for the chrono, but actually just one more for the chronograph. The next hand I'm going to put on is the watch second hand, and that can go in any position. You don't have to worry about which position that's going to operate in. Once I push that in and then push the crown in, you'll see that the second wheel, or the second hand, starts turning. The last hand is the chronograph second hand, which is located on top of the hour and minute hands. Unfortunately, this particular watch has a broken hand, so I did not put it on. And while I was filming this, I had to do a repair of the hand. But here I'm showing you by starting the chronograph, we're going to watch the minute indicator. And I'm just going to speed up the video so we can see it move along. You can see the second hand's kind of spinning about 4 times faster. we'll know the chronograph works perfectly when the minute indicator on the sub-dial moves 1 minute. And it's coming up now. And there it goes. So now I know the chronograph's working. I'm going to stop the chronograph and reset it. And that's just a matter of pushing the upper right button and then the lower left button. This watch cannot be reset if the chronograph is running, so the start stop button, you always have to stop the chronograph to reset it. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If it was helpful, please consider giving me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, then subscribe. If you want to be notified when I put more videos up, you can hit the little bell button. Again, in the description, you'll find the tools that I use to work on this that are available through Amazon. You get those. I do get a small commission. Again, it doesn't cost you anything. If you want to get more information on these procedures, please go to our website at www.myjewelrybench.com. Happy watchmaking, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.